Hello everyone, welcome to Onyx Earth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in a description box below. So we are back with another pick a card reading. It is timeless and it is love based. As the thumbnail suggests, we're going to look at your secret admirer who has a secret crush on you. Now, before I get into the reading, I want to talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say this huge bouquet we have on the table. So Rose Forever New York was gracious enough to send me this lovely bouquet, and I want to talk about the brand and the product for just a second, and we'll even talk about a special discount you get just for being part of the family, okay? So Rose Forever New York, it is a fairly new brand. They launched in 2019, and the special thing about the roses that they make are that they, like the name suggests, they last basically forever, right? They last a whole entire year. So this gorgeous bouquet that I have is going to last me a year. So some of us knew that, some of us didn't. Those of us that are familiar with this type of product, now you get to see what it looks like, you get to hear me talk about it, you get to see what someone holding it looks like and all of the things. And those of you where it's new, isn't it exciting that there are roses that last the whole year, right? And so the special thing about the oils and everything they use is that it's all natural, so you don't have to worry about like allergies and everything. And so even the materials they use to cover the boxes, they're all vegan, like this black suede that I have, which by the way, this also comes in pink for those of you that like lighter shades, right? So I want to mention that they do have standard rose colors as well. I am obviously very dramatic, so I got the royal blue, but the best part about these unique colors like the royal blue that I have here and violet and black and so on is that they are preserved with a very natural process for pigmentation, which is why they are allergen free, okay? And you still get all of these vibrant colors, because that's why I haven't turned the light on yet. If you can't hear, it's storming outside, so we will have to put the light on, much to my disdain, but you know, it will work with it. But I do like that even in this dark lighting, you can see how vividly how vivid the pigmentation is, right? So I wanna go ahead and just mention and send you all back down to the description box, because everyone here with it for a limited time is only gonna last, I think, 30 days, so move quickly. You're gonna get $20 off if you use my coupon link, right? You use my coupon link down below in the code, and it will take you to all of the products that they have, and you can get $20 off of anything that you choose. There's so many different sizes, colors, shapes, so have at it. If you wanna give somebody something, or if you wanna treat yourself, like I suggest in the unboxing, like you don't have to wait for someone to send you flowers. You can order yourself flowers, because full transparency, I was already gonna order some of these at the moment in which they offered to send me some. So I love the alignment, right? I love the alignment. So I'm not gonna hold you. I'm going to link everything in the description box below. The promo code, the website, the one that I ordered, see how huge it is compared to my hands, right? The ones that I ordered, and then I'll also put that unboxing video. Now onto the video. I'm gonna hop into the pile selection right now. So this is the moment in the reading in which I verbally describe each pile, so that if you are visually impaired, you can select that way, or if you just like to listen to me describe the piles, to choose whatever's your preference. So sorry, it is storming outside if that's interfering with the way you can hear me, okay? So I don't know, I feel like I'm struggling with my words today. It could be relevant to the topic. Maybe your people don't really want me to say, like whatever, like people wanna, like, I don't know, it is secret crush. So we'll get what we can get. But anyway, pile 1 is the pink rose. Pile 2 is the green rose. Pile 3 is the orange rose. And pile 4 is inspired by today's sponsored item, blue or royal blue rose, okay? I will give you a moment to make your selection, and if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile 1, if you selected the pink rose, then this is your reading. I just want to lead with, if you hear noise in the background and you see shadows, it's because it's dark. I have some lights on. It is raining, it's storming outside. So if we need more light, I will add it, but I think we'll be good. Now, Ironically enough, I am filming a secret admirer video on a dark and cloudy day, which was not intended. Okay, so I already knew I was making this video before I knew the weather was going to be this way. So I'm gonna hop right into it. I have this oracle deck. I'm gonna use the Melanin Pop to get a bit of an overview for the energy of who it is that has a secret crush on you. And I also I have my tarot, my Raven's Tarot, and I have some astrology-based oracle decks and love-based oracle decks, including that Twin Flame Soulmate oracle deck that we will get to at the end. Now let's just hop right into it. Tell me the energy for my pink pile, my pink roses that were inspired by the Forever Rose product that I talked about at the beginning. If you missed it, you can see the information in the description box if you're intrigued. Yeah, so let me see. Tell me about who has a secret crush on pile 1. I feel like some of you, this person might, when they see you, like make up random things to talk about, or they may like ramble, or that might just be their actual nature in some instances. So tell me about pile 1. Give me a card and I'll take the bottom to see an overview for who has a secret crush on my pink roses. Please. Some of you, it could be a little bit scandalous, but I'm not leading with that energy. I don't think it's the dominant energy. Like someone may be already committed. They may already be like in a relationship, like could be engaged or married in some sense. But for the majority of you, where it's not like a scandalous or third-party situation, this is someone that wants to truly get to know you. Like they're looking for a commitment, right? It says engagement, ring, promises, love, planning for the future. And the word promises is standing out. So someone kind of has like a promise to themselves or you, like someone that really wants something deep with you, okay? Like they don't just have a cute little frivolous crush. Someone that wants to really take it to the next level with you and can see themselves long term, since we have planning for the future. All right, interesting. What's at the bottom? It's not what we have. Alien, right? So unique, misunderstood, unknowns, mystery, intriguing. So this person is definitely in the shadows, watching you in ways that you may not realize. Could be like social media, all of the things, but this is someone different. Some of you, it may be someone unexpected, or someone that is trying to hide how they feel. Now the true bottom here, must be the truth, is give me space, because I picked that up accidentally with the 2 cards. So time apart, boundaries, no contact. Some of you, this may be someone you already know, right? This may be someone that's giving you space, or that you've asked for space from, right? Or just taken space with the no contact boundaries. Could very well be no contact. So a lot of you, this could be someone you're connected to or have been connected to in the past, right? Someone maybe like, you know, it's giving X energy with commitment and give me space. This could also be someone that is in separation with someone else, right? Someone that's taking space for someone else that is secretly crushing on you. Okay, those are some of my scenarios coming through. So let's hop into the tarot. Tell me more about my pink roses. Who has a secret crush on them? All right. Who has a secret crush on my pink roses? We'll take it. I do want 3. I don't know why. I feel like I want to be all dramatic and wait to reveal that card specifically. But I felt like that I was called to do that. Let me see if I can get one more before I see what that is. And we'll pull. Yeah, we'll take that. I'll pull my 3rd one in a second. King of Cups. Ooh. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie. That feather, I know it's the Raven's Tarot, but like, I don't know, that feather was kind of given air energy. So maybe it could be someone with air and water placements. But the King of Cups is someone that is deeply emotional, deeply feeling, but they are very in control of their feelings, in a sense that they don't have to reveal them. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve. And in instances where they seem like they might, it's because they've opened themselves up to do so. Like it was a conscious decision. It's not because they can't control their emotions or they can't handle their feelings. You know, like this is someone that has emotional intelligence, or is striving towards emotional intelligence, okay? With that King of Cups, you know, more active principle, more masculine leaning principle, but it's not gender specific. It's an energy of how this person maneuvers through the world and maneuvers through connections, specifically romantic ones, since we're asking about a secret crush and we've got the King of Cups. So this is also someone, again, this is someone that's very commitment minded and active in the pursuit of that energy in and of itself. So the fact that you're on this person's radar, this person was already in that space, right? Especially if they've been isolated for some time with Give Me Space, this person's already in the space of they're naturally commitment minded. Now, I know that may conflict with the dominant energy coming through. I say dominant, it's not. Could be dominant for some of you, energy of someone that maybe from your past that you have interacted with, someone you're in no contact with, or someone you've taken space from. But even if this is someone with that distance, this is still their nature. They're just, for whatever reason, they need time apart, boundaries, and no contact. It could be personal. It could be the connection was just not in a healthy space. It could be all of the things, all of the reasons someone would want distance. Any of those, okay? But it doesn't have to be anything chaotic, even though it could be. And I say that because they still secretly are crushing on you. So there's still some unfinished business there in that scenario. Now, those of you where it's not someone you know, you have no idea who this is, this is someone that's very commitment minded, thinking long term, very compassionate, deeply in tune with their emotions and their feelings, okay? Judgment. Yeah, this is a very decisive person. Look at that crown. And that's actually, if you ask me, that's more like a king's crown versus a queen's crown. So there's that more masculine leaning energy coming through with Judgment. And Judgment following the King of Cups shows that this is someone that is very peculiar. I don't know why I use that word. I meant particular, but they may be very peculiar, but particular about what it is they want in a connection, what it is they want in someone. Like, this is a person that before they even have a crush on someone, it takes a lot. Like it takes a lot because they're not easily impressed or wavered. Okay, so King of Cups and Judgment. This is someone that knows, they're very certain that they want commitment with you. Even, again, those of you where it's like the no contact, they're very certain that this is what it is they want with you, maybe just not right now. Okay, interesting. And this person watches you, and the reason why I'm leading with that energy is because they do. Like, I don't know why this pile specifically with Judgment, right? It's like this is a person that makes decisions and then they stick with it. So like they've decided, right, that you're their crush, person that they want to be with at some point, blah, blah, whatever the labels. And even if they're not around, or if there's distance for whatever reason, or if they're just being discreet and quiet, they know. And that's why I'm saying they're watching you, because you don't just crush on someone secretly, know you're going to be in a connection with them and not pursue it anyway. I feel like this person's moving kind of beneath the surface. So when this person is ready to reveal themselves, if this is someone you don't know, or if it's someone that may re-enter your life in some form, they will be very direct and open and transparent about how they feel, a la King of Cups and Judgment, right? It's no going back. They'll come in very directly, not necessarily aggressively, but directly and clearly, okay? So let me pull from one more, and I'll take the bottom before we go into those oracle decks for clarity. Tell me more about my pink rose pile. Yeah, exactly. You got a King of Cups, someone emotionally stable, mature, that knows what they want, making a very firm decision in Judgment, right? Especially Judgment here is like gaining knowledge, hence the possibly watching you energy, but making a decision to move on something, take an action that there's no going back from, formal commitment, a permanent commitment. Like this is actually, some of you, it's not a secret crush pile. Those of you in a committed connection where there's not space, right? You're asking about your current partner that you're dating, you've been together, especially if you're in a serious connection. This person knows they want to marry you, and they're gonna make that move at some point. Like it's just a matter of time. They've already decided you're the one they're gonna propose to, right? and this is the more masculine principle. If you're the one that would not normally propose to someone, right? Like if you feel like you're more receptive, then if you are the more masculine, more active, like you're not the type to get proposed to, this person has already decided that they're hoping you'll propose to them. Whatever dynamic you have in the connection, okay? We have the 8 of Cups, moving beyond something. So your secret crush is someone, we've got a lot of personality. I'll take the bottom in a second. Again, emotionally stable, does not wear their heart on their sleeve, very sure, very controlled, very decisive with judgment, or at least they will be at the point in which they reveal themselves to you. And then 8 of Cups shows someone that just knows exactly where they're headed, looking to move around, looking to evolve, looking to grow, looking to expand, looking to accomplish, okay? That is where this person is. This is how you identify the person if you're not sure who I'm talking about. Again, very certain about the moves they want to make and where they want to go. And this person does seem to be in transition. They've decided they're moving along with something. And that may be the space because this person's looking to move, evolve, and grow. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom. Interesting. Yeah, exactly. Page of Swords. So a certain message, like this person, lots of communication here. So if you are in no contact, it's because your person that you've already identified as being the one coming through this pile is working and communicating in other ways, again, for advancement, for growth, for spiritual evolution, all of the things, right? I do see Page of Swords as like offers, could be like business, could be contracts, could be studies, all of the stuff, right? Developmental things. Now, I want to say, and I hate saying this in no contact readings, that this person that has a secret crush on you, whether you know them or not, right? Because no contact could just be that unknown energy I was picking up on. I see messages, but we saw that with the Judgment. We saw someone that is very decisive, someone that's ready to go. Once they make the decision that it's time to move on something, that is when they take that course and they don't let up until it's done, until they reach their destination. I do see with the Page of Swords some form of communication coming in for you. I can't say that it'll be soon because it's not quick moving energy, right? We have water and whatnot. Air is a bit fast moving, but I can't tell you when. I just know that the person that has a secret crush on you has very clear intentions of letting you know, okay? Whatever stage, early stages, if this is a committed connection that your partner wants to take it to the next level and possibly get married, or you know what I mean? Like, whatever the stage, this person will very clearly reaffirm their feelings for you so that you know and that you're aware. So let's hop into the astrology-based oracle decks really quick. So tell me more about pile 1 and who has a secret crush on them. It's like giving authority from a very gentle and compassionate way. Like this person is very much strong in their power and like they have a presence, like a very authoritative presence with King of Cups and Judgment, but it's from an understanding, right, way, like a compassionate way, a gentle way, a loving way, a clearly communicating way, right? And this could be the way they interact with other people, not just from a romantic perspective. You have Libra energy. Yeah, I was just talking about that decisive and clear. This is air energy, right? Like the Page of Swords here coming through. And it says consideration, fairness, and harmony. Exactly, that compassionate, seeing, I was gonna say seeing all sides, all walks of life, all perspectives clearly from a non-judgmental perspective, like decisive, but non-judgmental in terms of like people, right? That's why you have this fairness and harmony here in the Libra energy. Now, I will tell you that we talk about commitment. I mentioned like Judgment and commitment looking like a marriage energy. This is the marriage sign because it rules the 7th house, which rules formal marriage on paper, right? Because Libra is contracts, it's business deals, it's partnerships of all kind, romantic and otherwise. So that's what this person's goal is. while they're secretly crushing on you. Like, this isn't a person that secretly likes you and never comes forward. This is someone that likes you, that is secretly crushing on you, and the secrecy is whatever space they need, or them figuring things out, or them not being ready to let you know, because this is someone that says exactly, Page of Swords, what they mean. And this is also someone that I feel with this energy will not let you know until they feel like you reciprocate their feelings in equal parts, and like that it'll be a very harmonious, balanced connection. So like if they're feeling they're lacking in any way, or if you're not at a certain stage, right? Like if they don't feel like your feelings are as intense for them, they will not let you know until they can tell that you're matching their energy. If they don't feel like they're where they want to be, like financially or career wise, then they're not going to take the approach, especially from the more masculine active principle. This person's not going to engage you until they feel like they are either at least on a level with you or surpassing, like that they see harmony. Okay, they don't want to feel like they're baggage in any way to a connection, but they also don't want to take in baggage. They want it to be harmonious and in equal parts. It's like power couple energy that this person is kind of seeking. Okay, and they see the potential with you, but it just doesn't seem for a lot of you like it's the right time, whether it's someone you know and you have space from, or if it's someone that just hasn't shown their cards yet. They're not ready. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom. Yes, look at that owl. It's interesting because this deck is not specific to air. It's like an astrological deck. So like the owl here with the ravens, like birds may be relevant. Some of you here may resonate with a reading I did where it was like a spirit animal and I put all of the different birds. You might want to go see that and pick a pile there. Specifically, there was a pile about owls. Okay, so if you want to check that out, you're more than welcome to. If it doesn't resonate, just leave it where it is. But house 10, it says structure, discipline, life, mission, accomplishments, and career. And yeah, that's house 10. That's Capricorn, hardworking, building energy, Saturn, which rules lessons. And this is a person that feels like they have to be in a certain place, certain energy, certain balance before pursuing someone. So they'll stay in the shadows. And or if they feel like you are a work in progress, they won't engage you either until they feel like you're ready and they're ready in equal parts. Okay, it's a person that really is in their head a lot, just so we're clear. Like they're very in their head. They think a lot, okay? But they're very driven in terms of career and social status with this house 10 coming out. And when I mentioned that energy of this person is kind of seeking a power couple, it's ironic that the two cards coming from this deck highlight that significantly, right? Libra, it is a connection, it is a marriage, you know, in some forms, or partnership, two equals, two strong individuals, right, that are very accomplished and socially and in terms of their career. Okay, power couple, that's what this person's seeking, that's what they see with you, but they're not going to engage until they can truly see that it's there, like on Judgment Day, like the day that it is you two are very equally yoked is when they feel they'll engage you. I hope I'm explaining this right, because I don't feel like I'm explaining this right. And that may be your person's, whether it's the person you know or a secret crush energy. They may not know how to express themselves. They may always question if they're coming across the right way. And that may be part of the secrecy, is not knowing how to express that clearly. Okay. What can I get from this deck? And then we'll hop into those love-based ones. Tell me more about pile 1, my pink rose. Who has a secret crush on them? Exactly. What did I say? When they feel the time is right to take it there, that's when they'll let you know. This person's on their own time. It says you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. Exactly, right? So this person's goal oriented, like they're, again, career, social status, And I was kind of getting that with the King of Cups into the Judgment, Eight of Cups, like waiting for some sort of an offer or evolution to hit. Because I was using, I think, like spirituality, because that is like a spiritual energy. It's also like developmental, but this could 100%, this tarot spread, be talking about career. So this could be, with the 10th house, a heavy theme regarding this person's secrecy and crushing on you. Okay? It's almost like this person feels like before letting you know there's a secret crush, especially in instances where you don't know this individual, and the no contact, it feels like this person's not going to let you know until they feel like they're where they want to be before like committing to someone officially. Okay? With all of this marriage energy, like if they don't feel like they're in a position to kind of marry someone, even if, like, again, very early stages crush, it doesn't have to be someone with history. If it's like someone that you've never met, they're like, I am not engaging the beautiful pink rose that is like pile one, because I want to be serious and ready to go, so that if the connection advances quickly, that I am ready to marry, that I'm financially stable, that I'm where I need to be in my career, all of the things. Okay? Right? And very close to achieving your goal. Feels like it is coming soon. I don't like to say that, but that's this person's perspective that has the secret crush. They feel like they're very close to achieving that goal. And in doing so, they'll be able to make action towards you very soon. Okay? All right. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon, very beginning stages energy, right? Like this person's working through whatever stuff, will prepare them for a connection that of this magnitude. And I'm using their perspective, right? Like they feel like this would be a monumental connection, one that leads to marriage. So they want to make sure they're in the right space. And those of you where it's like no contact with the give me space, it's like your commitment's being tested currently. Like they're testing your commitment as they work through whatever they're working through. Okay. Now, those of you where, and then you have the word commitment on the table 2 times. Exactly. Right. As well as the house of commitment here. Right. Discipline, structure, all of those things on the table, boundaries. It feels like being able to persevere through, because again, house 10 is Saturn based energy, persevere through any trials and tribulations in a connection. And I think this person, in some instances where it's an ex or someone that you are in no contact with that's giving you space, it's kind of testing your commitment to them by seeing if you can slow down in a sense while building yourself, while they build themselves. Like I'm just trying to think through all of the scenarios where this is relevant. And your commitment is being tested. This person that's watching you, in a sense where you don't know them, like, yeah, this can also apply to those no contact connections. Like I'm not brushing it off. I'm just saying you already know your person. If that's you, I want to kind of try to pull forth that secret energy to kind of help the people that don't know who this is identify who it might be. So this person's watching you for a while, right? Not in really a creepy way. You may even interact with them consistently, especially those of you where it's very new in the first quarter moon, and they're taking the secrecy and liking you in private as kind of a test, right? Like, can they figure out the best approach to reveal themselves to you, to say how they feel, to pursue you romantically? Like right now, they're trying to map that out, if that makes sense. That's why you have this goal-based energy, this testing energy coming through for this individual. Like goals and tests may actually be relevant to the connection, as well as this house 10th energy of career and social status, right? Could be very important related to the person. This person could have any Capricorn placements, or just be very invested in house 10 themes, as well as they could have Libra placements, any water sign, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Yeah, because I think Judgment is Pisces as well. So those are the themes and the signs I am seeing on the table so far. So this may help you identify those of you where you don't have any idea who this might be. So let's see what these love-based decks have to say. So I always get a little clumsy sometimes, and today the table feels especially slippery. I don't know why. It's almost like the rain is inside because it is raining. It's not. But like, you have reconciliation in reverse, which wants to reveal itself. So for those of, and then you have worth waiting for as a split the deck, okay? So like, those of you no contact, this person's gonna make you wait, or is asking you to wait, or whatever the thing is, okay? This is someone that takes their time, all of you, regardless of where you're falling here. So tell me more about the person that has a secret crush on my pink rose, pile 1. Tell me more about this person. Okay, that's 3. That's 3. We'll take them. It's fine. You've got let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So this may be, honestly, some of you, this could actually be one of your friends. This may be someone you know through your friends, mutual friends. They may ask about you through your friends. Like, you know, if you have friends that are like, hey, you know, such and such asked about you, even though you don't know such and such that well, this could be your indicator, right? Those of you where you don't know who this is. But yeah, it just seems like a social, interactive environment that you will know this person. Again, it could be career, social status, since it's directly here on the table. Could be through your married friends in some instances, I can see. Like some of you, like some of your married friends know this person. Like you know this person through them. And again, very commitment-minded individual because you have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. This is someone that would actually want to do a lot of dates with their friends that are married. Like they would want to do couples things. I don't know why that's relevant, but this is someone that would want to do couples things, okay? Yeah, so engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You guys, this is crazy. Very structured, decisive, disciplined, boundary-based individual that is secretly crushing on you. That's why they're in the shadows. That's why they're taking their time, because they are slow moving, because when they move, they have to be certain, they have to be sure, because they like to move in a decisive manner. Because look at that commitment. That's the 3rd time that it's on the table. Commitment here, commitment here, commitment here. And then you have engagement and a ring. So again, a lot of you, this is a person that can already see marriage with you. And then you have flirts. This person's in a lot of instances trying to figure out how to flirt. So especially if it's no contact and it's been a while and there's been a lot of space, a lot of time, they're trying to figure out how to hit you up with the Page of Swords energy. Some of you where it's like that hidden energy and you don't know them very well or even at all, they're trying to figure out what the icebreaker would be to interact with you, okay? With the extend your lighthearted energy to others. Again, some of them will rely on mutual connections and contacts to make this move, okay? All right. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits. Ooh, wow. Some of you, your love life may begin, you know, it could be your end or this person's end as one of you forgive your parents, right? Like as you forgive your parents or as they forgive their parents for whatever issues, the love life may begin, since I use that word incorrectly, but it will benefit the connection, okay? I'm assuming this looks like a pile where you are interested in your crush, the person that has a crush on you, and this is why. So a lot of you, like it's like half and half. Half of you, this is someone that you've interacted with, that you've dated, that may be your ex or whatever. There's issues here. You know, it could be one of your friends that's being secret. So this is someone that you're close to, was close to, enjoy their company and energy and would like to be with. Others of you, you don't know this person, but because you're coming in with those individuals, you will be interested in this person. Like when this person pursues you, when this person comes in and reveals themselves, you'll be interested. So this isn't someone you'll be like, yuck, no, I don't want to. You'll like it. Some of you, it may even be scary how serious this person is when they come in. Okay, like they'll flirt and get your information and your contact and like pursue you, but like they'll be very serious, very quick, not in a toxic way, red flag way, but like they'll be very clear, this is what I'm seeking and I see the potential with you. All right. But yeah, definitely the case, because and healing family issues could be the reason for the no contact in some instances. Like they may be working on themselves, or they may be working on things with their family. Like some of you, this person has things to sort out, especially those of you where it could be, you know, potentially like a little bit scandalous, third party. Like they've got things to sort out with their family, their children, their spouse, current spouse, past spouse, ex, all of the things. Okay. All right. So let's pull from this other deck. This is my second to last deck, which kind of mirrors this one, and then after this I'll pull from the Twin Flame Soulmate Oracle and close this out. All right, tell me more about the person that has a secret crush on pile 1. Some of you may have come from other readings. I'm starting to get an itchy nose. There's no reason. I am not outside, and it's just, I don't have an itchy nose. I just, sometimes when I'm doing this reading lately, I don't know if the newer subscribers that are coming through just have allergies, or if like you just have like a really itchy nose, but like stop bringing that to me, please. That's funny, but you know, it's all in fun. It'll be fine. Let me see. I want to get a good thorough shuffle here. Again, very decisive, very clear, right? That's what this person is like intending to do when they come through. So like if they, like, it's kind of like if I can't come correctly, then I won't come at all. That's what I'm getting from the person that has a secret crush from me on you. Okay. All right, that was quick. I'll take 3 just like I did this other pile. I mean, this other deck. Best part. So it says, if life were a movie, being with each other would be the best part. You both bring out the better parts of each other. I feel a bit of competition and competitive energy coming here. So some of you may know this person from a competitive setting. It could very well be work. It could be, you know, social base, but like, it's almost like this best part feels like you two improve each other and challenge each other to advance and excel in some area. So it could be career wise, right? Like I can see that for a lot of you here, but it's like I have to be better because I'm interested in pile 1, and then you may feel the same way about them if you know them, or when they reveal themselves, like, oh, if I want to be like, this person makes me want to be better, more successful, more accomplished, right? Like more together, more disciplined, all of the things, more committed, not just to a relationship, but to my dreams, my goals, my aspirations, my health, all of the stuff, right? Beautiful. So let me get 2 more. Tell me more about my pile 1s. Pink rose, please. All right. I'm going to leave that right there too. When it is deep. You see how I'm dragging it, and it's like I'm not even touching the flirt card, just so we're clear. Like I'm nowhere near it. So flirt may be very, yeah. Look at this. I love real-time shuffling, because flirt, right? Extend your lighthearted energy to others and then make a move. So this person's move is going to be to flirt with you. That's what you can expect next from this person, okay? And then you do have your very close to achieving. I do see it being very soon because of that very close to achieving your goal. But this person, whether it is no contact or if it's someone that you are like, I can't wait till this person reveals themselves, like who is it? You'll know, because again, they're gonna make their move. Judgment card, okay? Very clearly, very directly, and very expressive. But yeah, make a move says the time is now, okay? Someone is planning to take action, or it's time for you to make the move. So like I said, it could be, there's always a polarity. Some of you, and it's very clear energy who is who. So I'll just make sure that I say it again. This person in the pile that is acting is more masculine and expression. I can't even talk. Like I said, this person may struggle to communicate and maybe trying to figure it out. Like I get a sense that this person is very clear, very decisive, very good at speaking, writing, all the things as it relates to this 10th house energy. But when it comes to relationships and connections, it may take a little bit of work, right? Like they don't know how to express themselves emotionally. They're very emotionally mature. They just don't necessarily know how to express it in some instances. But yeah, this person's gonna make a move, flirt, communicate, but be very clear about their intentions, I can see. Okay. Oh, sorry, I lost the point when I couldn't think. The point I was making was, some of you, if you are more receptive watching this, then yes, the way I've been reading the energy dominantly from a place of your person being like the more masculine and active one, of the one that would, in an instance of a marriage, be the one to propose. This is the person that's going to like come in and pursue. I don't know why I feel the need to say this, but those of you that are on that your person's more receptive. I'm talking about those of you in connections, by the way. This does not apply. I'm so sorry if I'm confusing you. If you have nobody in sight, you're trying to figure out who the secret person is that has a crush on you, this isn't for you. This is for the no contact people. The more masculine expression is going to be the one to pursue, because that's what it says here. Okay. So if you are the more masculine presenting one in that no contact, then it's saying that you would be the one to engage. Literally, okay? Via friends in some instances, or just flirtation and messages, okay? All right, let me get one more and I'll take the bottom. Others of you, if you're just watching this and you don't have anyone in sight, you're trying to see who secretly has a crush on you, you're the more receptive one. Even if you feel like you're masculine and you're dominant, if you have no idea who this is, I'm telling you, when it comes to this person that secretly is crushing on you, they're more masculine in nature than you. They're more active in nature than you. You'll see that when they reveal themselves. It might actually have you shook, especially if you are a person that like is pride yourself and kind of like your masculine expression. You'll be very shook when this person presents themselves, because you're used to being dominant and leading and such. Interesting. All right, one more. We'll take the bottom. Tell me more about my pink roses, please. Who has a secret crush on them? One more. Sorry, I didn't mean to drop it. There we go. An incoming energy of main attraction. Someone can't keep their eyes off you. You are the leading star. You are the center of attention. So some of you may have more than one person that has a crush on you, maybe more than one. Could be various people that are in pursuit. Also, it feels like if you don't know who this is, pay attention to who watches you. Like, right, when you're out and about, when you're in certain settings, doing certain things, like, who is it that can't keep their eyes off of you, that always want your attention? Think about those things. And also, it just feels like that confirmation for those of you that don't know it, even if you can't think of who it is, they may be very good at being discreet about it, because this is someone that has only eyes for you, okay? Like, you have a lot of people, maybe all of them only have eyes for you, but there's one in particular that only has eyes for you, with all of this deep commitment energy all over the pile. Main attraction, you're this person's one thing they're focused on outside of this 10th house energy, okay? Memories. Okay. Someone is walking down memory lane at this time. It's okay to reminisce about the past by looking at old photos or, messages. So what I got, let me see where I'm gonna, that's fine. This is my past connections. And just because it's past connection or current connection doesn't mean it's all automatically no contact. Like, you know, if you're no contact, but if you know who this is, right? If you have an awareness, this person's thinking of memories, they're thinking of interactions, they're watching your social media, specifically images, video, whatever, because she's holding the camera here, right? They're reading old messages, like the card says, right? So old photos, videos, messages, all the stuff, that's what this person's watching, okay? And even those of you where this is complete secret, you have no idea who this is, and you won't until they reveal themselves, they're watching like your social media. They're, you know, even if you've been interacting with this person and you just don't know who it is, because just because you don't know who it is doesn't mean you don't know them, okay? Like, some of you, it is a friend that is like hiding their feelings for you. They're still doing all of the things, all right? All right, let's close it out. So I'm going to pull from this Twin Flame Soulmate Oracle, and we'll wrap it up. What is that? That's, you see how those two, I'll take it and pull my last one. If that's what I think it is, it's over. The reading is over, y'all, okay? No, look at this. I'm not even, so, y'all, commitment. So commitment. Judgment is technically commitment. Libra is commitment. Like, engagement says commitment. Commitment. Like, all over the table, commitment. Okay, this reading's over. It is what it is. It's over. I'm not even going to pull a third card, because I am gonna pull a third card because I'm nosy, but commitment. Main attraction. I mean, this person, like I said, some of you, this is a few people, but the main person, right, literally has eyes for you specifically, and they want commitment, straight up. Like, that's what they want. And the reason why it's a secret is because until they are certain that they are going to get that with you in the way that they want, right, feeling accomplished, success, feeling like they can contribute in equal parts or more in a relationship, a serious commitment, they're not going to reveal themselves. Hence the secret card. And this is that beautiful eye watching you from afar. Okay, that's the energy from this person. So I'm gonna pull one more. I am, and then we'll take the bottom, okay, and wrap it up. And of course, this one hit the deck. So let me just get it. All right, sparks fly. I love this energy for you because commitment, secret, watching you from afar until the right moment where they can flirt, make a move, be decisive, like tell you straight up, ask you out, whatever they have to say, whatever their method of pursuit, right? Sparks fly. So commitment all over the table, secrets, which of course, and sparks fly. The letter S may be relevant in some instances. Honestly, with all of the commitment, the letter C may be relevant in some instances, okay? I might list that as a method. I may do that since it's coming through so heavily for this pile. Interesting. All right, let's see what's at the bottom. Nostalgia. Look at that. Memories. There's so many synchronicities for your pile. Like, this is going to be an interesting match when this person comes through. Memories and nostalgia. So a lot of you here may be asking about someone specific. This is your confirmation if it's resonating. Others of you, you're learning that this is someone that you have a history with, or that it's someone that you're friends with, or, you know, someone that is relevant to your career, social status. And others of you, you're still like, I have no idea who this is. This person sounds amazing. Let them come. Right? So yeah, I mean, this, even those of you where you have no idea who this is now, it'll click when you see, because it'll either be a friend or someone that you knew at some point, or someone you know through your friends, or like someone that you connect with very deeply with memories and nostalgia. Like, you'll have similar backgrounds or similar like hobbies, things that are familiar, things that bond you. Yeah, I don't know. Like, outside of that, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Hopefully it resonated. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile 2. So I am starting your reading at 234. So 234, like, steps could be very relevant to you, your life, or just this person that has a secret crush on you. Whoever the secret admirer is will definitely check it out. One thing I did not mention in pile 1, because I was simply going to ignore it, is that I think I've started channeling songs for these piles. I will link them in the description box. Hopefully I don't have to shuffle for piles 3 and 4, but like, y'all are on like an old Motown kick for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because like in real time it's like spring, y'all are all like in love and doing the stuff, but like pile 1, I was channeling like prior, like as I was cleansing. So it's happening during the cleansing process for each pile intentionally. So like pile 1 was my girl, and now pile 2 is come see about me. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that familiar with like who makes what song, even though they're like timeless classics. So I had to look that up. So I'm gonna put it in the description box for those of you that are interested. If you want to pick your piles that way, go for it. So it basically, if another pile calls you based on the song that comes through, then have at it, okay? So I'm gonna take one card for you, pile 2, my green roses. I'm gonna see just an overall message from this Melanin Pop deck. I'll hop into the tarot, then I'll pull from those 2 astrology based oracle decks and power through those love decks, including Twin Flame Soulmate Oracle, and wrap it up and see who this is. So let's get it. Who has a secret crush on pile 2? I did see Ugly Sweater try to come out. Could be holiday season, could be relevant in some instances, but I just want one card, not a dozen cards. I want one. All right. Someone here wants a lot of attention, just so we're clear, pile 2. A lot of attention. Not just because the cards threw themselves out, but because which ones I saw. So let me get one card, please, for my green rose who has a secret crush. All right, we'll take the bottom in a second. Interesting. Some of you know who this is. This person's very open and expressive about it, right? Hence why you had like the parrot and everything. Like it was like this person desperately wants your attention. They're very open and transparent about it. Like I don't want to say desperate for your attention in terms of like desperation. Like this person might not necessarily be thirsty, but they're very clear about it because you have thief here, and thief is in reverse. So, and that says stealth, secrets, trickster. Now I'm not reading it as secrets. I'm reading it as someone that is not, even if they're trying to be secretive about it, because they're probably trying to be secretive about it with the secret crush. Since I'm asking who has the secret crush, they think they're hiding it, but they're not very good at that, okay? This person is not very good at hiding how they feel. They may not be very good at just being manipulative in general, just because they don't. Thief in reverse is someone that's honest, possibly to a fault, right? Like this is a person that would like find random unmarked money, like not thousands, but they'd find like $10 and try to return it. You know what I mean? Like in a random, like on the street or something, like instead of just moving on. Like, so like this person is honest to a fault in some instances. So interesting. It's actually a pure energy. It's a good energy for someone in a connection. I'll give you that much. So let me move this. Here we are at the bottom. I choose them. Third party, player, indecisiveness, disloyal. Okay, so y'all so scandalous sometimes. One message I got is not the dominant energy. Some of you, if this person very clearly broke up with you, stopped interacting with you to pursue someone else, yeah, they still have those feelings in some instances. And then you also have those instances of this person's kind of waiting their turn with you. Like you may be in a connection or preoccupied, and this person's kind of open and they're making sure you know they're open, or they're trying to not, or like they're either trying to make sure you know, or like it's just very blatantly obvious, even though they're trying to pretend that they're not because they know you're committed, right? Yeah, some of you, this is someone you've rejected, or that rejected you at one point. So let me see what's going on here. Tell me more about my pile 2. Who has a secret crush on pile 2? Maybe that's why you got come see about me. It's maybe somebody that wants to see about you, or is hoping you'll see about them. Okay, tell me more about who has a crush. Queen of Coins. So some of you, this is someone that is more passive. I don't like using that word to describe them in energy. Please don't eat me up in the comments. I'm just reading it how it comes and just communicating it as best I can. But like this is someone that's more receptive in their energy, right? The Queen of Coins is very strong, very stable, specifically in terms of the physical plane, right? Someone that has their health, their fitness together, someone that has their money right, someone that has their career right, organized, right? Because we're talking about being queen of materials here with coins, right? And specifically money, since we have coins here with the actually the rose crown, right? So some of you may want to pick, hold on, I think I do have my thumbnail here on the computer, so let me just, yeah, some of you may want to pick pile 3 as well, because if you look at the thumbnail, it kind of looks like this crown, but I'm gonna stick to where I am. I am in pile 2 on the green rose. Now, Queen of Coins talks about someone that is very stable, very sturdy, very sure, very independent, very strong, right? Not needing for anything, hence the transparency with the thief. This is not someone that has to steal. This is not someone that has to compete, right? Like this person is not used to competing. So if this is someone that's tried to drag you into a third party, they're expecting you to fight for it and not going to do it. And if this is someone that you've dragged into a third party, as much as they're secretly crushing on you or interested in you or still kind of want to be with you, they're not doing it, right? They're not sneaky. They're not going to engage in any third party situations. They're not going to be sneaky. They're not going to lie. Some of you, this person's not even going to watch you. They're going to secretly crush on you from afar and not even like acknowledge you, that you exist. Interesting. I'm just trying to see what more combinations before I keep pulling. Yeah, this is someone that will definitely try to pretend they're not even invested in you. Okay. But I do get a little more, and I don't like to use the word passive, but I do. I kind of get that passive kind of energy coming through. It's not like this person's dominant energy, but just as it relates to you, there's a bit of a more passive approach to you. Okay. Six of Coins. Yeah, this is the yellow flowers. I almost picked the yellow flower, but again, it's still leading me to pile 3, so that may be a pile that you would select because of the undertones. But Six of Coins talks about someone that is giving to someone in need. And as a relationship card, I see this as someone that either feels like they're looking for someone to give them what they're not receiving, hence the third party energy, or someone that is looking to take their energy and give where it will be more appreciated. Okay, so some of you, the person that's secretly crushing on you, they are secretly crushing on you, and it's clear, even if they don't want it to be, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna try to like be with you. Like I feel like go ahead and I'm gonna pursue other connections, or I'm gonna pursue someone else. Like I can see that. I can really see that. Okay. So let me keep pulling cards and see, like, this is someone that wants to give their energy where it's, especially as it relates to like physical intimacy and just material items and gifts, they'll rather just give it where it's appreciated. Doesn't have to be feminine energy. Doesn't have to, it is a more feminine approach. I use those words. I hope it doesn't confuse you. This is a more receptive approach. Okay. It's not gender specific. Okay. At all. So let me get this other card. This is definitely someone that wants to put their energy where it's most appreciated. You've got 2 cards coming through, the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Coins. Lots of earth sign energy. Earth energy is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So with the Queen of Wands here, this is someone that would very clearly, because of the lips and the fire, they would aggressively say what I'm saying. Like they would very clearly, not necessarily in a mean way, but in an expressive way, communicate like, I've moved on, I'll do the thing, whatever it is, okay? Especially with Ace of Coins, like looking for a fresh start, like, yes, I am interested, yes, you know, especially in the past, but like, I'm not doing it. That's what I see, okay? Let me see, 2 of Cups. Now, those of you where this person's like super aggressive, like, I'm not worried about you anymore. Because if you were putting them in third party situations, or if they were putting you in third party situations, the reason why, okay, so let me just clarify. Some of you, especially if it's you leading this person into third party situations, that's why this energy is not hostile. It's like a boundary setting. If this person has led you into third party situations, I see that this person kind of still a little bit has hope, especially if they are secretly crushing on you despite having chosen someone else or pursuing someone else. It's like they're not getting what they need in that connection, and they feel like they would rather try it again with you in some senses, okay? Now, this is for those of you where you know. Like, I'm going to get to the people where it's brand new in a second, like the actual crush energy, but I just wanted to clarify for those of you where you're like, where you're seeing this energy come through as somebody with a history, right? Because there's so many scenarios, y'all. I cannot go through all of them. It's like dozens I'm seeing, okay? It's way too many. It's like, you know, third party as in someone that's in an unhappy connection but still watching you. There's the ones where it's like you were dating, but like third party, they were dating you and somebody else, or you were dating them and somebody else. It's a lot, okay? So let me just try to consolidate and find a general energy for all of you. Yeah, this person's looking, the person that has a secret crush on you, they're looking for a relationship though with the Two of Cups. They feel like you'd be a really good match for them. And those of you where that feminine, passive, receptive energy is not resonating, where you don't feel like anybody that is crushing on you has that, or if you know who I'm talking about, you're like, no, that's not them. I do have two queens here. So maybe this could very well be a masculine person. And the third party is two feminines, one of earth, heavy earth energy, one heavy fire energy, right? Lacking what they need in one of the connections and looking for a fresh start with the other. Okay, now, those of you where this is a secret admirer, you have no idea who this is. This person is like really watching you openly. Like it's not a secret. You probably already know kind of who I'm talking about when I say this is someone, especially if you've already passed over them or rejected them in a sense, or if they rejected you in the past, you already know who I'm talking about. They deeply admire and feel like you two share qualities. They feel like with the Six of Coins, you have things that they lack and they have things that you lack, and you'd be very compatible together, right? Some of you, the Queen of Coins and Queen of Wands is you both. Like one of you is more earth energy, one of you is more fiery, right? One of you is more stable and grounded, the other is passionate and creative. And they feel like the two of you together sharing that energy between the two of you, right? One being stable, one being highly creative, one very grounded, one very active. It will take you far together into new horizons with that Ace of Coins, into a beautiful union of the Two of Cups, right? I can see that. Okay, I can see that. All right. Some of you, the person that has a secret crush on you, this person with Thief reverse and I choose them, you are the them. Like when they say them, they mean you. Okay, like some of you, this person that has a secret crush on you may actually, like, whether you're engaged or not, pursue you after leaving somebody else because they're not getting what they need in a connection, a la Six of Coins. They feel like they're overextending and they're looking for a new beginning with someone that would be more of a balanced connection. Okay, right? It's piggybacking off of that energy of those of you where you feel like where this person's not really looking to engage because they don't feel like they're getting what they need out of you in equal parts. They feel like they're giving more than they've given. Some of you, it's also the opposite, right? It could be because there's three parties here in all of the situations, unfortunately. Like, not saying that your person's like that your person's secretly dating someone else while trying to secretly be watching you. All of you, that's not the message. I'm saying it could be historical energy of this person's used to people where they overextend and they're not looking for that. If they see that in you, then they're backing off. Or if they see in you kind of a balance where they would get what they give in equal parts, then they're looking to pursue. So all of the energies, kind of take it how it resonates for you coming through here, because it's a lot. Like, this is a loaded pile. Like, so many different personal energies that it was almost kind of hard to find a general message. Like, regardless, this person that has a secret crush on you is looking for someone that's going to give and receive in equal parts. So, like, if they give, they don't want to feel like they're overextending. They don't want to feel like they're lacking and they're not getting what they need in a connection. Okay? So, whether they see the potential with you or they're resisting the crush energy and trying to move on, you know where you fall if you know this person. And obviously, if this is not someone you know at all, like if it's not resonating as you know someone, just know you are the person they see as giving the Six Coins. Like, they feel like that you are the balance that they need. Okay, so like don't those of you where it's secret and you truly don't know, don't get lost in this energy of people that kind of have baggage and previous connections stepping into the pile. You're fine. Your person, even if this is a crush you have, that you don't even believe that it would be them, the history isn't relevant for those of you where you're not seeing who this is. When they reveal themselves, you'll know that this was the secret crush if they reveal themselves, because I feel like this is someone that wants to, can't say when or how fast yet. But this person sees balance with you, and they feel like they'll get with you what they haven't in past connections or with people they've previously pursued. Okay, I hope that was clear. So let me pull from the astrology based oracle decks. Tell me more about my green rose. And you know what, be careful, because this third party energy could very well be envy, like people that, like exes of this person that may be jealous, or this person may be very jealous, because you know green with envy is a saying, and you did choose the red rose, I mean green rose, so sorry. Why not? I'm not gonna fight it. So you've got yang, proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. So this is I mentioned like that kind of receptive passive energy, but I am getting a very like active energy here with yang. So some of you, that receptive energy possibly was you, and this is your person. Others of you, this yang energy is you, and that receptive energy is your person. But it's regardless of which side you fall on, I like to use that to help you identify the person as they present themselves, you know, into the world. But it doesn't matter, because if this becomes a coupling, you two will be equal parts, right? Like you'll be both equally as masculine and feminine in balance, right? You'll give each other what the other lacks. So it won't be that clear. It's like a strong foundation between the two of you, okay? But yeah, very solar energy. And then you also have water, okay? So you got water coming through. That's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And it says spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. Very active in expressing their emotions, whether that is past, current, or incoming energy, and being flexible and adaptive, since you have mutable. And mutable signs are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. You have surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. This person is seeking something different. So like I said, regardless of the situation, they're seeking something different. They're seeking where they will get someone that will adapt to them as they're willing to adjust for others, right? Like this is a person that is very flexible. That may be the receptive energy. If your person is more masculine in energy, and you know who I'm talking about, then the receptive passive approach is not a lack of masculine energy. It's more of a caretaker energy, because I know people think about like supporting and taking care of people and nurturing people as more of a passive receptive feminine trait, but it's actually very active, right? It's a very active principle. So there's active approaches to feminine energy, right? Caretaking, nurturing, and this person feels like they've nurtured either your connection, a connection with other people, or just historically that's what they've done, and they're not seeking a connection where they're gonna have to do that, okay? And you'll know that when this person comes in, if you have no idea who I'm talking about. They'll be very flexible, very adaptive, very willing to help and nurture and take care of people. But when they don't feel like it's reciprocated, that's when they go away, okay? Neptune, heavy Pisces energy coming through here now, okay? Because you've got water, you've got mutable, and now you've got Neptune. Dream and transcend. This person may be a Pisces. They may have Pisces placements, or this could very well be you. Otherwise, you may have 12th house things with this individual, okay? It just, because it is secrecy, secret relationships, secret connections. This person may have secret hidden connections, or it could be the nature of the past history with you, or that may be how the relationship starts, because this person wants to keep it private while they work things out, because they're concerned about making sure they give and receive in equal parts. Like they don't want to tell people about a connection that's new, because they want to make sure that it's gonna last before they commit to it on that level, okay? But dreams and healing and spirituality, either this person's very spiritual or you're very spiritual. Like, so if they're deeply spiritual, that's their approach to the connection. If you're very spiritual, I feel like that's part of what has them kind of attracted and allured towards you. Interesting. But this person is very adaptive. They're very flexible. Okay. But it feels like in the energy of secretly crushing on you, there's some boundaries here that they're either setting with you, someone else, or even themselves in some instances. So let me see what's going on. I want to pull from the Moonology deck. Yeah, definitely with your song Come See About Me that was coming out at the beginning. This is someone that's like, well, what about me? Like wanting to make sure that their needs are met in a connection. It doesn't seem like they're used to that. Okay, pile 2 with my green rose. Let me see. Let me get a card from here. Tell me about my green rose. Who has a secret crush on my green roses? Thank you. Full moon in Pisces. It's more Pisces energy. It's 12th house theme. This is someone that is in the shadows for real. Even if this might be someone you have a secret relationship with or had a secret relationship with at some point, or hidden feelings for them, right? Mutual feelings that were hidden, that were maybe never revealed fully. I get that, because a kind of like an open secret kind of a thing, because it says balance, spirituality, and practicality, and it's in reverse. Now, I'm not gonna lie, in reverse, because you know, the axis in astrology, I like to talk about the polarities. Opposite sign of Pisces is Virgo. So this person, in the sense, may not be very balanced. They're either very, very practical or deeply, deeply spiritual in some sense, and you might be the other way. That's probably why it feels like you two are gonna make each other work in equal parts, because one's on one end of the one end of the spectrum and the other's on the other end of the spectrum. At least that's how your person that has a secret crush on you sees you two. Okay, so Pisces in reverse could be Virgo. Okay, you do have the Queen of Coins here. All right, so some of you, this person's keeping it a secret too, because the connection feels very, like they want to make sure that there's a foundation, like it doesn't feel real, like there may be a lot of highs and lows in a connection, a lack of balance, hence why balance is in reverse. So in instances where like there was this, like where they like pursued someone else, maybe that was like the easier approach and they have regrets in some sense. And I also see where they may feel like you lack balance if you put them in that situation where you chose someone else. Okay, at the bottom we've got work through your fears with new moon and Scorpio. Yeah, so like I said, those of you where this is existing energy, existing connections, this person either got scared or they feel you got scared. Okay, some of you, this person actually is very where it was you. This person's patient. That's why they still secretly watch, like have a crush on you and watch you. Like they're hoping you'll come back. They're not gonna push, right? You made your decision, but they're hoping you'll come back on your own. Hence the yang, water, mutable. Like they're willing to adapt to you and how you engage. Okay. But yeah, work through your fears. And Scorpio energy is also 8th house energy, Pluto, transformation. So we've got 12th house, 8th house themes, very intense connection. This is 100% someone that watches you. This is 100% that someone that if you have this synastry with them, you will be deeply attached to. So even if this is someone that you don't know, when you two connect, I could see it starting out in secret, very deeply passionate, sensual energy. I'm not going to develop it, but 8th and 12th house synastry it's no joke. There's like blurred lines and a lack of balance, especially of fantasy versus reality, like, you know, like that Virgo Pisces axis in some instances too. So I can see it being a very convoluted energy. That's why it was kind of hard to find the overall general message, because all of you have different scenarios. Definitely let me know in the comment section what your specific situation is if you want to share. Because there were so many scenarios. I touched on maybe a few, possibly even several of them. But like I said, we'll try to stick to it generally, because if you want more, honestly, you're going to have to book a personal reading. I do not want to be all day on this pile. So let's see. Tell me more about who has a secret crush on pile 2. My green roses. Some of you, before I Thief in reverse and I choose them is coming out now. This is someone that feels like you did them wrong, or like they did you wrong. and honestly, did you, yeah, like equal parts. It could be they feel like you did them wrong, but they're willing to forgive, or they feel like they did you wrong and they're hoping you'll forgive. Okay, I don't know why that's coming through dominantly like that. Let me see. Tell me more about my green roses, please. Great. So, you have to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, this person's like hopeful. They're optimistic. They're staying positive, receptive, open, hoping that, especially with, if you look at this card, I've never really looked up to it close. It's like an offering. Like if they make the offer, hoping that you'll receive it well in the right time if they do it. And then also, being receptive to you if you decide to come back. Okay. Whatever the situation is resonating. I'm getting a little hoarse. I might pause in a second and get some water. I don't know what happened to my water. It's like across the room right now. Okay, let me see. Tell me more. All right, I wanted 3, and there we are. I'll take the bottom in a second. With this mutable, flexible energy landing on this 12th house, I have deception. This is someone that may not want you to realize that they're invested in you emotionally. Or again, it could be some lying, some cheating, some manipulation, right, happening with deception. It says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, so if this person's acting like they're not invested and don't care, it's a lie. If this person's however they're acting, they feel the opposite. Like if they're acting all arrogant, like they're not sorry, like parading around with someone else, it's a lie. Like they're trying to make it seem like it's better than it is, because in some instances they have regrets. And then those of you where it's like crush energy, like brand new, you don't know who this is, that is 100% intentional. They're doing a good job. I don't think they're doing a good job. Like other people may not think that they're doing a good job, but for some reason, if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's going over your head. Poor baby, I'm sorry. Like it's bless your heart. It is going over your head, okay? If you don't know who I'm talking about. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. There's more faith energy. This is the second card with faith, right? Like your person has faith. They're hopeful. They're optimistic as it relates to their hidden feelings for you and being able to openly express that to you at some point, okay? Calling in your soulmate. Yeah, they're praying for you. They're having faith. They're hoping for you. They're trying to manifest you. It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Watch that in some instances, y'all, because I always tell y'all on the channel, don't do things you don't understand. Like some of you, if this is you, don't do it. But like some of you, just be careful. This person may be praying, manifesting, which is fine. But others of you, they might actually like light candles and do whatever they can, like be trying to cast love spells to get you back. Just be mindful and protect your energy and cleanse your energy. You always need to cleanse your space and all of that anyway, but just this may be someone with all of this Pisces energy, especially Pisces in reverse. Anytime you have like a sign in reverse, it also talks about it could be the opposite sign, or it could actually be like an underdeveloped energy of that, right? Like a Pisces out of alignment. Not saying this person is a Pisces, but you know, like I choose them could be a very active pursuit of you, possibly even in some instances against your will. Okay, just watch that. And if that's you, don't do that. I tell y'all all the time, if you're familiar with the channel, don't do stuff like that. That's not necessary. There's always going to be someone out there for you. Let it go. Okay, so calling in your soulmate. Like, and by the way, I'm not saying don't do whatever spiritual practices or dabblings or workings. I'm saying don't target specific people in that way, especially if you don't know what you're doing, because it may come back to bite you. It's 100% okay to cast kind of like a love thing to just attract more of that energy into your life, right? Like if you're in a bit of a dry spell and you want to attract that into your life, that's fine, but not someone else's free will, right? All right. So let's see. see. Tell me more about my green. And that's why, you know, remember, green rose, I mentioned envy. If it's yours, let it go. Let me see. I think the moral of the story is make sure you communicate with the person. Like, don't be sneaky if this is you. If it's that person, I think they intend to communicate. Is there anything else? Okay. I want two more, so we'll pull two more and take the bottom. So we do have family and friends. Some of you may have come over from, I think, the first pile. So, and some of you watch all of the piles, which thank you for your support. But it says the support of family and friends may help strengthen this connection. So this is someone that may ask about you, to ask your friends, your family about you, right? Like they may, you know, watch your friends, watch your family to try to stay in contact with you. Especially those of you where there's no way of contact. Like if this person doesn't see you regularly and you don't have like social media, like a lot of you are like, I don't have social media. Well, if you don't, this person may be watching like your family and friends' social media. Okay. To see if you'll pop up. All right. Tell me more about my green roses. Who has a secret crush on my green roses? Family and friends also means it could be a family friend or just your friend, someone you were friends with at some point. Okay, I've got two. I'll take this one in reverse since that's how it fell. But a lot of you, that's why the energy is so convoluted. There's a lot of baggage here, a lot of history of existing connections. So that's why that's why it's like that. Okay. So sit tight, those of you where you don't know who this is, if you're looking for incoming energy. Okay. I promise you're in here. I've touched on it and we'll keep digging for you. Okay. Past life. It says there may be a past life connection or unfinished business with this person. Exactly. There's some unfinished business, some avoidant energy coming through for those of you where this is someone where you know. Okay. All right. And some of you, I mean, although this is my deeply spiritual pile, this could be a past life connection, truly, like incoming, like someone that was a friend or family member in a past life. If you believe in that type of thing, I can see that. Or honestly, there may be a connection via your family or friends, however subtle, that is unexpected when this person comes in. Like you may have mutual friends you didn't know about, or this person may know certain members of your family, or like, I don't know, they may have like a random aunt that's friends with one of your random aunts. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like this, like there'll be a weird connection linking you to that you didn't expect. Okay. Look at this. Missed chances. Have you considered all your options? Did you give it everything? In the end, we only regret the chances that we didn't take. Now that is in reverse. It's like I have no regrets. Some of you, it's the attitude of the one that wants nothing to do with you. It's like, I don't have any regrets. I didn't miss out on anything. I'm doing great. And some of you, it's a phony energy. It's not truly that rejection, like moving on from you. It's like them telling themselves that and telling other people that, like family and friends, but really like it's a deception. But they're like, I'm not worried about it. They are worried about it. And then there's the ones with you where the person, whether they chose someone else, you chose someone else, they're hoping at some point to circle back. They don't feel like the chance was lost. They have all of this faith, all of this praying, you know, this trust in the divine, in God, the universe, whatever their religion is or spiritual practices. They feel like the time will come again where you two cross paths or interact and can come together in union with the Two of Cups. Now, brand new people, it's that super spiritual, like just know, pile two, that if this is someone you have no idea who it is, I know I mentioned that it's like probably going over your head. For like 60% of you on the I don't know side, it is. It's, bless your heart, it's going over your head. But the other 40%, you truly don't know because it's someone that you don't like. Either it's future energy, like someone that will come in, or someone that is like, it's still open secret energy. When it reveals, it'll make sense. But like, this is someone that is connected to you historically, right? Like there may have been some missed chances, and when you two connect, it'll be like you realize you actually crossed paths with this person at least once before in your life, whether you two were at the same party and didn't know, or you two were at the same wedding and didn't know, same family gathering. Like if you met when you were kids and you just don't remember this person at all, like that's how it'll happen. Okay, I can see that for you. All right. And it's like you cross paths and you didn't really connect or know each other. But when they realize they have a crush on you, like they won't feel like they missed chances. They'll think back on it, reflect on it, and try to connect to you via that way. Okay? You have this harmony. Yeah, out of alignment, right? Like missing each other in the past. It wasn't the right time. Or even now might not be the right time with people tied up in third-party situations, which could be life in general. It doesn't have to be people, even though a lot of you it is, like relationships with other people and other connections that need to be closed, right? Unfinished business in other areas. It just feels like timing, energies aren't aligned with this harmony. And that's why it's a secret, right? Whether it's a secret because the person's keeping it a secret, or if it's a secret because it hasn't come into your life yet, okay? But it says, there seems to be some disconnect. Use this time to address any issues to restore harmony in this relationship. And those of you where you have no idea, like it's possibly not even resonating because it's not here yet. Like it's someone that, you know, calling in your soulmate. This is a future person that will at a point, like next, have a crush on you. It's saying work on yourself, work through your baggage that you may have with your relationships, your friendships, any third party situations you've had issues with, anything you may have felt like you've missed out on, anything that's not closed, because missed chances in reverse is unfinished business, just so we're clear. Any unfinished business you have, to wrap that up before this person can come in, okay? All right, so let me pull from the Twin Flame Soulmate Oracle and close this out. And if I wasn't clear, those of you where this is someone you know, like it's still cycles that haven't been closed, unfinished business. Whether there is a cycle you need to close with this person or a cycle you need to close with someone else before you can be with this person, okay? All right. I'm going to take distance. Some of you, there is distance. Sorry, I don't mean to knock this. I'm trying to clean up this mess I just made. Distance. Okay, so if there's distance, if there's no contact, it's funny because the sun is actually starting to come out. So I'm going to turn the light off in a second. If I can. Because now it's like a little too much light. Because like it stopped raining. So it's like the sun will come out for you. I love that it happened in the middle of your pile. Because it's a lot. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of drama in this pile. For a lot of you. Okay. And this distance was likely necessary or is necessary currently to restore harmony and like figure out what's next in the cycle. Okay, I'm not taking any of these because all of that, but it's like hold on, even though you or them may be elusive, separate, there's conflict, there's so much happening, right? There's a mess on the table. So let me get a good shuffle and I will pull my last two cards and close this out to see what's going on with your person that has a secret crush on you. Some of you, it may be your secret crush. That's why it's so much energy here. It's like you and this person coming through. All right. Passion. There's a lot of passion here. Regardless of how, if it's positive energy or negative energy, it's like you two are very intense. So like you either really, really like each other or can't stand each other in some instances, okay? I can see that for this pile. And also distance makes the heart grow fonder in this connection. So there may be codependent tendencies that need to be cleared before you two can come together in harmony if that's what you want. Because distance and passion, that's what it feels like, okay? And then no definitely came out, okay? So no is a not now. It could be a no, this person's not gonna engage you. It could be a, let's see, a lot of things. If you were thinking of a question, the answer might be no. Let me see what else. And also with it landing on mischances, it could be no, the chance hasn't been missed. It just, I know that that's a conflicting message, but like all of you are living different realities. So the outcome is going to be different for all of you because there's so much going on. At the bottom, you've got shifting gears. What's that peeking out? Heartbreak, shifting gears from a heartbreak. So be mindful of, you be mindful from both sides of someone kind of with a rebounding energy of a shoes, okay? Like be mindful of rebounding with someone just for the sake of getting over someone else or running from someone else. And also you be mindful of people that are doing that, because some of you, this baggage may, if this is baggage is not resonating for you, your secret crush may have all of this baggage. They may have this baggage of running from someone else to be with you because you're the safe option that's giving them what they feel they need. Just be careful with that and just be mindful in some instances, okay? All right, so I'm gonna close it up right now because please find yourself in the pile. If not, pick another pile or whatever. Just take what resonates, okay? But hopefully it resonated in some parts at least. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile 3. I love this energy. I'm gonna say right now that themes surrounding who has a secret crush on you, right? Whoever it is, something about, and these are timeless messages, but something about the daytime and something about clear days and something about the summer. Why? Because you picked the orange, coral, peach colored flower, which is the most summery color on, like, in the whole palette. And I see the sun. Notice that the light, I don't have to use the inside light because I was able to open the window because it stopped storming and the sun is coming out. So sun is coming out for you, loving the energy. And the sun is also revelations energy of like seeing things clearly, a light shining on something. So I see specifically as it relates to summertime, things being relevant, but also you'll get clarity on who has a secret crush on you at some point, okay? Now, I'm going to use this Oracle deck, Melanin Pop, to kind of get an overview for you, like an overall theme, and then I'll pull from the tarot. I have 2 astrology-based Oracle decks, as well as a few love-based oracles, which include the Twin Flame Soulmate deck, okay? So, pile 3, my coral and orange colored rose. Tell me who has a secret crush on you. I want 1 card on the bottom, please. Tell me who has a secret crush on my coral colored flower, please. Oh goodness, I didn't mean to drop that. Or maybe it's someone you dropped or somebody that dropped you. I don't know. I don't know. Could be. You have regrets, missing you, sadness, sleepless nights. I want you back. So this is someone that misses you for a lot of you. Like the person that's secretly admiring you, crushing on you is someone that deeply misses you on some level. Okay? To the point where they can't sleep at night. Okay? It's so hilarious, y'all. Let me tell you why before I take the bottom. So pile 1, I forgot to mention because like I said in pile 2, if you watched it, I was just going to ignore it. I'm so bad. I was going to ignore the channel songs because I didn't feel like it. But like before I cleansed with pile 1, I was getting like, My Girl by the Temptations and I let it go. But then like pile 2, as I was cleansing, I was getting like Come See About Me, and I Googled it because I couldn't remember which group. It was the Supremes, and then I had to acknowledge it. And then I was like, hopefully I don't have to like shuffle for 3 and 4, because if so, I will, I was thinking to myself, I might like find on Spotify, like a Motown throwback playlist so that like I can find songs for you guys too. But why is your card like a song? And then it's in quotes like a title, right? I want you back. So like I'm getting like I want you back from like Jackson 5. So I don't know what's going on with the Motown theme today, but your channel song, I guess I should mark it, is I Want You Back. So interesting. Let me just hurry up before I forget, because I will forget. Y'all know how I am, especially when I'm channeling these messages. All right, I want you back. So I just think that's chaotic for me as a reader, right? And the spiritualist, like, why is the lyric just like, okay, you can't channel the song, you don't want to channel the song, boom, here it is, right here. Okay, I want you back. All right, at the bottom, you've got in your dreams. Exactly. Manifesting, deja vu, patience, and blissful. These go really well together, actually. And I don't know what that blue is, that light blue, but it feels relevant. But you have I want you back and in your dreams. So if someone misses you and they're thinking about you and they're dreaming about you and they're manifesting you. And honestly, y'all, I don't think that this is like crush energy. The only way this is crush energy, like someone you've never dated or interacted with romantically, is someone that missed their chance to like pursue you. Like if they were like too afraid to interact with you and then like you went away at some point. You know what I mean? Like maybe they would like casually interact with you, but they never like really knew like any of your contact information. You would just see them when you see them. I like to use like the gym example, right? The grocery store example, like, oh, we always go to the juice shop. Like I always see this person at the juice shop, or someone works at the juice shop. You know what I mean? Like you never know what scenario it is. Well, I mean, I never know as the reader. So yeah, if that's a crush energy, it's because this person's sad they don't see you anymore and they don't know how to contact you, okay? That's the only way this is crush. Otherwise, this is my baggage pile, okay? But yeah, thinking about you, dreaming about you, wishing they have a chance, manifesting, hoping you come around again, okay? All right, so I have no idea what's happening with this Motown theme. I'm curious, like, I don't know why it's happening that way, just so we're clear. It just popped up. Interesting. And I say that because I don't traditionally, like, listen to a lot of Motown music. I like it, but it's not something that's, like, it's not, like, my go-to music. So I don't know why we're channeling specific to that. Let me know if you see something in comments. And cards are just flying out. So you've got 2. All right, pile 3. Let me see what this is all about. Ironically enough, it's on the blue apatite heart. Okay. 6 of coins. Right? Okay. So 6 of coins is like someone in lack receiving from someone that has. So this person may feel lost without you. They may feel like they're missing, like they may be lacking in some way truly. Like they may lack a lot, right? Like especially if it's an ex, like they may be, they may have less financially. They may have less in the situation they're in. They may not have the skills to really go it alone in some instances. But like 6 of coins is someone that can support somebody, right? That has enough to support themselves, but also give to someone else, right? And this also could be someone that either feels like they weren't getting what they needed from you, or that you weren't getting what you needed from them, and they have regrets either way, okay? So what is this in reverse? Yeah, exactly. This person, this is missing you. They don't feel like they have it on their own in some senses, okay? With 6 of Wands in reverse, it's like they're feeling a huge lack energy, okay? Because 6 of Wands is a parade. It is like a victorious person, someone that's accomplished something, someone that's being recognized, again, with that parade for a job well done. This person does not feel successful at all. Like this is someone that does not feel, they feel like they're in need and that they're not reaching whatever goal they want. Like they don't feel good at all, okay? That's actually really sad, okay? So tell me more about pile 3's person that has a secret crush on them. Give me one more. I'll take the bottom and then I'll power through those, you know, those decks for clarity. Tell me more about my peach, coral, orange roses person. Yeah, someone that feels lost, someone that just has to surrender. This is someone that just has to surrender it all to the universe, to God, whatever their faith is, because it's like, and this is also Pisces energy of aspects of yourself that you're not aware of or not willing to acknowledge, your shadow in a sense. And this person's just like either not ready to face that, or they're having to face that, acknowledge it, and miss you, especially in their dreams. And then like there's, again, Hangman is just surrendering, like in some instances, like I can hear somebody, like, I don't know if this person speaks that way, like I hung myself with that one, like I fumbled it, you know. Trigger warning for those of you, I don't normally use that type of language, okay? But it's not a literal, it's an expression. It's like I really self-sabotaged here, okay? That's the implication. Yeah, 9 of Wands, like I'm almost there, or I was almost there. Like I'm holding fire, I'm burning my hands, just fighting possibly a losing battle in some sense. That's interesting. This is very melancholy and sad energy, okay? Let me see what else I can see. This is really a person that just has to sit with themselves, and they just feel like a failure for how either the connection turned out, or how they did you, or how they interacted with you, or how you did them. They just, it's really sad. Okay, let me pull more. We'll get more energy on. Tell me more about pile 3, my coral colored rose. Tell me about this person that has a secret crush on them. Some of you, this person's too ashamed to admit their crush because of whatever happened. Okay. And some of you where it's not as deeply traumatic as it seems, where it's like truly like a crush that just lost contact, they're in regret and they're sad because they're like, they feel silly for interacting with you in the moments that they did without like actually making the move to get your contact information or whatever. Like they kind of took for granted that you would always be around, if that makes sense. Especially if someone works somewhere, because 6 of Coins could be like paying for a transaction or donating something in like community endeavors. That one really was fighting to come out. House 1, individuality, self-image, and approach to life. So this is Aries energy. It is action-oriented energy, as this is ruled by Mars, which is like the planet of action, of its cardinal energy, the first cardinal sign actually of like just going for something, starting, initiating something. And that's where this person's head is, on how to start pursuing you, how to start interacting with you, how to find you, how to go, right? Like it's go energy. Some of you, it's like, in some instances, this person's like, would you even remember or recognize them, right? Okay. And those of you where there's a history where either you possibly, you know, hurt this person or they hurt you, it feels like it was based on possibly selfishness, because Aries house 1, not saying all Aries, but Aries house 1 is independent. It's I versus the opposing axis of we, like partnerships. So it's all about myself, my individuality, my self-image, how I project myself out to the world. So one of you may have been very selfish, and that makes sense with the 6 of Coins, of someone giving, someone in need, as in someone always having and someone always lacking, or someone always giving and someone always receiving could be the energy. Okay. At the bottom, you've got Pluto, which is transforming. This person desperately, in their secret crush, wants change. They hope you change, or they hope that they either are changing, right, their approach, or they're hoping that you change and come back. Depends on which side you're on, right? So let me see more astrology-based energy. Tell me more about pile 3, my coral rose pile, and tell me what's going on here with this person that has a crush on them secretly. Yeah, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon and Taurus. Exactly. So those of you where you like this person is a crush, someone you used to see from time to time, and either they aren't able to go where they normally see you, or you stop going. It's like they're trying to figure out a practical approach to actually go. Because again, house 1 is not just that selfish energy I was picking up on. It's go. It's cardinal initiating energy, right? It's like, how do I start? And, you know, planning and trying to figure out how to go about it, if it's even realistic, okay? And just having faith that they'll be able to figure it out. Because they were so close with the 9 of Wands, but then the chance went away, okay? In some instances. And when it comes to those of you where either you did this person wrong or perception, it doesn't mean that you actually did or that they actually did. It's about perception, like someone was hurt, okay? It feels like they're hoping that someone's maturing, growing, whether it's you or them working on themselves with these things to get ahead so that they can eventually stabilize with you. Taurus is house 2 energy. House 1, house 2. Myself, my money, right? Literally, that's what those houses mean. Myself, my assets, the things I own, my money. So if that's what was a hindrance in the connection, this person's hoping that you change and transform, because this is actually the Taurus Scorpio axis, right? Pluto rules the sign of Scorpio, which is 8th house of inheritances. It is debts, right? It is other people's money. So now we've got the house, we've got myself, my money, and then we've got my money, other people's money, right? Along with the 6 of coins of a give and take and out of balance. So those were themes, right? Because this is the axis of security. It's not just about money and stuff. Even though I see a lot of you, that's the theme. It's about boundaries. It's about control. It's about myself versus you, right? Like yours and mine and ours, like all of the stuff. Like, are we committed? Are we not? Like, that's kind of the energy here. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. So a build up, like this person's building up. Regardless of the scenario, regardless of who's on what side, regardless of this is an old, existing, incoming, or like a crush that never took off connection, this person is really trying to get the energy and figure out and plan how to reveal the secret crush, okay? So it looks like it'll happen. Those of you where the person has no means of contacting you, if it was meant to be with the Hanged Man, they'll come about. I can't promise that they will, because that's a unique circumstance of if this person doesn't know you, right? Like they don't know you. There's no way it can happen. Now, if you know them, maybe you can connect that way, but if they don't know you, it's not happening, right? If there's no mutual connection to bond over, all right? All right, so let us see. Oh, and also energy is gaining momentum talks about this person, the missing you gets more over time. That's sad. I hope it works out. I mean, if this isn't someone you want, because some of you here you don't want this person, and that's fine. But like, I mean, if you do, I hope it works out. Like it, you know. All right, let's see. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Blatantly obvious energy coming through, right? Blatantly obvious. That's some of you, you know exactly who I'm talking about. That's your confirmation. But the traditional meaning of the signs are cautioning you. Pay attention to the red flags. If this person did you wrong, you did what you were supposed to do. Like you peeped the red flags and you dipped. Or, you know, if this person recognize red flags in you, they distance. Now they're sad, they miss you, and they may be willing to go again if there's a change in behavior. But if there's not a change in behavior on your end, if you know you were the problem, it's not going to work, because this person does not ignore red flags. Doesn't matter how sad they are, if they can't sleep, if they're not ignoring red flags. If you were the issue, if they are the red flag, they know that. They're very aware. It's blatant, like same meaning, right? It's blatantly obvious to them that they are a red flag, and they're trying to ground their energy and build themselves up and become better. Okay, I want to pull 2 more from this deck. Tell me more about, okay, pile 3. I'll take both. So we've got children. Your love life may be being affected by children. And that could be like your children, their children, your childhood, their childhood, right? We're talking about inner child healing. When we talk about community service endeavors, could be, you know, work with children in some sense. I can see that. Some of you, because you have wedding here as well, it could be issues with intimacy and commitment, because that Taurus Scorpio axis, second, 8th house axis, does rule issues with intimacy. Okay, because like 8th house is the house of intimate relations. Okay. Sorry, I'm like hoarse a little bit. My water's across the room. It is what it is. Like, I'm not worried about it. But it says the situation involves marriage. So some of you, this person, this could be your spouse or someone you were planning to marry or hoping to marry, or, you know, maybe they've been married. Could be third party and someone is married, and hence that energy, that might be what the red flag is, right? The situation involves marriage. But yeah, pay attention to the red flags. You guys, if this person is not clear about the fact that they have children and are or have been married, and you suspect that they are, listen, you know what your instincts are. Like, pay attention to the red flags, children, wedding. Some of you, this person has a family, whether it is that they're tied up with someone married, or if they have an ex and children that they haven't shared that information with you. Okay, that could be the case. That could be the red flag. Some of you know that, hence the energy. They know they messed up by not showing that, especially with house 1, house 2, like presenting themselves as single and then independent. And then you found out they had like either are married, were married, and or have children. I could see that being a deal breaker for you. But this person possibly, potentially may grow, evolve, and change. Doesn't mean you have to engage them, but just know that they are still missing you and secretly crushing on you, okay? I also have an instance of the red flags could be if your person doesn't seem stable and grounded enough, right? The access of money and stable foundations, right? The red flags leading into children wedding, like this person may not be a good partner or a good parent. Like if you want a family down the line, it looks like if this person was giving you inclinations that they are not built for that, maybe you left them alone, or you weren't giving that you would be good with children and family. They're hoping you change, or they are changing because they want you to see them as that. Okay? Make the effort. Yes, coming through. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And that's not just this person's pursuit of you, right? That's also this person's energy of grounding themselves where they may be the inconsistent one or not stable one. And like if you're guided to improve yourself, if you're the red flag, this person is waiting for you to change. It's a secret because they know you're not ready. They miss you, but they're not going to deal with mess for the sake of being with someone that they miss. Like if it's unhealthy, it's unhealthy. If it's not going to work, it's not going to work. So like if you're being called to improve yourself in your life, do it. Not for this person, but honestly for yourself. Like be your best version of yourself. So I'm seeing that a lot. Okay. But yeah, this person's making the effort to show their worthiness if they are not presenting themselves as family oriented, as hyper independent, and possibly even selfish. And yeah, like I said, I kind of lost the energy of those of you where it's crush energy, but just be mindful of that because if this person has no way of contacting you, like I said, it is what it is. But the person that you were vibing with, that you lost contact with, they miss you too, okay? So let me pull. I've got 2 more decks. I'm going to pull from this one, 3 cards, and then I'm going to pull from that Twin Flame Soulmate Oracle and close it out. What is that? Explore. Yeah, someone's searching. Someone's either searching for you, right? Or searching for themselves. Could be both, right? Could physically be looking for you, or could just be looking to explore and evolve themselves as a means to get closer to you. And honestly, should be for themselves, right? We should all be the best version of ourselves for ourselves. And, you know, the best partner for you will come through as you do that. You'll naturally be in alignment with the person that's meant to be with you, okay? So you've got quality time. And it says quality time means putting away the phone and clearing your brain of anything distracting so you can ensure that your partner is the #1 Focus. Yeah, this is a person that's fixated on you. They want your attention, they want your time, and they're hoping that at some point they get it. But like, they're also very focused, right? Practical plan, quality time, like it's dedicated energy. Very dedicated to you specifically, okay? And with children and wedding, I do feel like this person sees that with you, okay? Even if that's not something they traditionally wanted, now with you, they can see it, okay? So let me get 2 more. We'll take the bottom. Tell me more about my orange, coral, peach colored rose. And who has a secret crush on them, please? That's a lot. We're not. But family and friends has been wanting to come out a lot in the piles. I've got actually 2. I'll take 4 because that one was not letting me release the deck. It was like, no, I am coming too. I'm coming too. That's funny. It's like clarity. Someone finally sees the answer that was always right in front of their eyes. The vision is clear. Therefore, what is to come shall be clear through clarity. So this person wants clarity with you. I think they're seeking it. They may actually engage you and try to find that. Regardless, in their dreams, in their thoughts, they're really clearly realizing how invested in you they are. Okay, like this is someone that is very invested in you. This is, I'm telling you, in some instances where it's not like, oh, this person lied about having like kids and stuff, this person may have in some instances not wanted a family. Like they may have wanted to be like very single, very independent, like, you know what I mean? Like doing your own things, having your own stuff. And when they, you know, I guess lost you, it made them think like, man, I really could see myself with pile 3. I'm sorry, y'all, my mouth is getting dry. I'm trying to like thug it out right now and like finish this pile before I go across the room to get the water. I'm sorry, I should not be being that lazy right now, but I want to finish this pile. We have falling in love. It says the feeling of falling in love is one of a kind. Know that it is safe for you to be in love. Okay, interesting. So yeah, this person is starting to clearly see and surrendering to their feelings, which feels like this person, like in energy gaining momentum, it feels like this person feels like they're falling in love with you if they weren't already. Okay, and you've got past life. That's more missing you energy. It says there may be a past life connection or unfinished business with this person. Okay, they feel like they have unfinished business with you. All of you. That's even that crush that you lost, right? Like because you didn't, neither of you got each other's information. Higher self. No matter how dark or muddy your path may be, trust the guidance. Come on. Of your higher self. So yeah, this person's higher self is really pushing them to evolve and grow and just be a better version of themselves, not for the sake of the connection, but truly for them and their highest good. And just the connection is sort of like a vessel or an extension of that. Interesting. But I mean, yeah, it's all about faith. This person's just surrendering and having faith and just doing the best that they can, so that when the opportunity presents itself or when they reach out, it works, okay? All right. Tell me more about who has a secret crush on my pile 3s. Tell me about this coral, orange, peach colored rose. This is so chaotic. And those cards tried to come out. So I'll let you see the ones that are upright. Secrets, the future, hope, and then commitment is in like almost reverse. I'm not taking them. But yeah, this is someone that kind of secretly sees a future with you. I don't know if they feel it's realistic. There's that sensual energy with seduction. I see distance and holding on. We'll see. All right. Let me see if I can tell me more about my coral, orange, peach colored rose. Who has a secret crush on them? Tell me what you can tell me before we close it out. All right. No. Okay. Well, there is a no. It could be not the right time. It could simply be a no, this person won't find you. For those of you where like you're the true pile, right? Because I do take all of the energy that comes through because you all are living very different experiences. But some of you where this is that true crush, that person that you lost contact with, like you were interacting with them at such and such place and like it was a time, it means this person was likely seasonal. Maybe even summertime, since that was the energy I was channeling. And this will be a learning lesson for you and that person if you can't find each other. Some of you, the no is that someone hasn't changed, isn't willing to change and evolve and grow, right? Okay. So let me get more. Complicated. Things are complicated. We know that. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and take 4 because I took 4 of this other one and it'll line better with the spread. Give me 2 more, please. Memories. And then 1 more and we'll take the bottom. Thank you. Conflict. Goodness. There's lots of C's here. So there might be like the letter C, right? Could be children specifically, but C in children, complicated, conflict. Yeah, could be. So you have no, complicated, memories, conflict. At the bottom, magic moment. So some of you, okay, where this happened and the person went away and never came back, and like, or you went away and never came back, it was meant to truly be seasonal. Okay, that's what I meant when I said seasonal. Like, everyone is not meant to be in your life. You got opening, loyalty. I'm sorry, because this one was calling me connection and single. Okay, so they're so confusing with this. Opening, loyalty. There's an opening for a loyal connection for those of you where you're single. Where you're single, this person's single. Okay, where single, being single is a thing. There's an opening. Okay, and for reconciliation or for things to work out. Now, if this is a crush and you don't know this person, and like I said, it was a moment you had with them, right? Just a moment. The answer is no, because it's too complicated. Like, how do you find someone? You don't have any of their information. You don't know them. They don't know you. Like, you were in a random place that neither of you live. You know what I mean? Like, all of the scenarios where it's complicated and conflicting, it's meant to be a memory, a magic moment. Letter M must be relevant as well. Magic moment, memory. Okay? And past life. It's meant to be past. It's meant to give you the clarity. Some of you, it was meant to inspire you, to make you realize you want a commitment, a connection, possibly a marriage and children, that interaction you had, or those interactions you had with that person. Okay? That's just for those of you where there's no way to contact with the crush. Now, if this is a crush and you see them and you interact with them, or you stop going and you go back and they're still there, then obviously, come on, like you have an opportunity. Or if they stopped going, but it was temporary, like they went away, like, you know what I mean? Like they took a trip and now they're back home. And like, if you see them at the gym, they were out of town. That's why they were gone for like a month. That makes sense. Like, I can see that happening, but that no is a hard no if it's just a random stranger, okay? Especially like those one night stands and whatnot that we see abroad. It's a no, all right? And where the red flags are there and one or both of you is not willing to heal for those past connections, where it's complicated and it's conflicting and you're both willing to leave it in the past and not willing to grow. Because just because this person, like, it doesn't matter who was the one that did whatever quote unquote wrong thing. We're all supposed to grow and evolve. If you stagnate, they stagnate, one or both, it's a no. Okay? So that is all I have for you today, Pile 3. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know of the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile 4, if you selected the blue rose, then this is your reading. So let's see who has a secret crush on you. I'm going to start with the Melanin Pop deck so that we can get an overview. I just want one card in the bottom so we can just get an overview of the energy surrounding this person who has a secret crush on you. Oshun was trying to creep out. She is sensuality, self-love, beauty, water, and fertility. Those could all be relevant themes. She represents rivers and whatnot. Okay, so could be relevant. After I pull this, I'm gonna hop right into the tarot. We got 2 astrology-based oracle decks, as well as a few love-based decks, including my Twin Flame Soulmate Oracle at the end. So sit tight. We're gonna get all the details we can get. So tell me about who has a secret crush on my pile 4s, my blue roses. All right. Twin Flame. Well, that is an interesting introduction. I say that because and then my screen went out on the laptop. I'm like trying to get it to come back on just in case I need to type something, because the other piles got channeled songs, which was chaotic because it was all like Motown throwback songs, which I don't listen to regularly, even though I know the songs. They're classics, right? And I'm wondering if you're gonna get one. There you go. I don't know if you're gonna get one, because even the way it happened in pile 3 was interesting. But you got Twin Flame, intensity, healing, contracts, and mirroring. So some of you, this is a confirmation that the person that has a secret crush on you is in fact your twin flame, or someone that you would identify with that label if you use it. Could be soulmate, could be someone that is mirroring your energy, right? Someone that is mirroring your life, going through similar experiences, or just matching your energy in general. But yes, right, that's the energy. All right, so let's use at the bottom. And that's a very sensual card. It's not explicit, so I can show it on YouTube, but it could be someone that is fantasizing about you on a sensual level, but we're not developing that today. But with Desert, they may miss you intimately, if this is someone you know, or if this is not someone, they may be fantasizing about you intimately. In their secrecy and secretly crushing on you, okay? But Desert is clarity, honesty, survival, wisdom, and self-discovery. So this could be someone you're in no contact with the Desert, like a drought, or it could be someone that sees you and sees potential with you, right? Especially after a dry spell, they feel like they connect with you, even briefly, you know what I mean? Like if it's someone brand spanking new. Okay. Let's see. Tell me more about my pile 4, my blue roses. Who has a secret crush on my blue roses? There's 2. I want 3, so I'll take another one in a second. You've got 4 coins. That's a solid, stable. Yeah, this is someone that feels like they're here to stay. Like this is someone that doesn't feel like they're going anywhere. They don't feel like you're going anywhere, even if this is not your person. Like if this is someone that is like truly like a secret crush, like that is secretly crushing on you in their mind, they've already told themselves that you two are connected, and like it's happening, okay? With the 4 coins, it's like a stuck, possessive energy in some sense, like, right? Like you can see how it's all wrapped up like that. That's the energy, very grounded, in almost a controlling sense, in the shadow sense. So you've got the Page of Cups. Yeah, this is someone that is going to pursue, right? Like this is someone that wants to come in, that will come in, I guess once they ground themselves and stabilize themselves with the 4 of coins. But Page of Cups is in pursuit of romance, of love, of joy, of pleasure, right? Very creative energy. It's like a youthful spirit. Like it's a certain enthusiasm that comes from pages. It's also messages, like messages of love, of passion, of creativity, right? So that's the energy. Someone that's very expressive, or will be at the point of expressing how they feel. So let me get one more from this deck. All right, I'll take them both. I'm like, all right, I guess, and we'll take the bottom. I wasn't quite ready, but why not? That's card is going to be maturing energy, very relevant to whatever that desert is. And I say that because that's just how I've been reading lately when cards hit the table. But you've got judgment, and that's a decision, right? It's a final decision. It's a type of decision that once you make it, there is no going back. And it also is like a call, right? Like Judgment Day, like the horn blowing, like a sound that is calling you to return to self, to home, right? The divine energy with, you know, twin flame, divine feminine, divine masculine counterparts. So it's like this person's this person feels like they've been called to you on some level, right? And that's why they have a secret crush. They may not feel comfortable expressing that magnitude, but they feel like they've been called to you on some level. And then you've got the 5 of coins as maturing energy. So that lack, right, is going away. So whatever lack is happening, if you know who this is already regarding you and this person, it's fading out with the maturing energy. Because 5 of coins is something's missing. It's being left out in the cold. It's not having the things you need. With the 4 of cup, with the 4 of coins being here, it shows that grounding as that's leaving. So into pursuit of the judgment of making a decision. Let me see what's at the bottom. And I feel like this person or you, honestly, both of you with this mirroring energy here have gone through a rough patch. Like this is a person you may recognize, especially those of you where you're like, I have no idea who this is. I don't feel like most of you have that. Most of you know who this is. If you don't, it's okay. It just means that this is someone that you haven't realized yet. You met or will meet and interact with them during a period that is very difficult for the both of you. Like you may be going through things, they may be going through things that trigger your soul growth with the desert. Like you may feel like on an island all alone, like trying to work through struggles and hardships. I can see that, okay? At the bottom, you've got the 8 of Wands. That's rapid energy. Like that's a rapid awakening. Like it happened quickly, will happen quickly when they reveal who they are or when you met them and know who I'm talking about. If you don't know, it's coming in high. Like the 8 of Wands is hot energy when I read it, because even like in personal readings I do, when I see the 8 of Wands, sometimes I even see that thing happening as quickly as the next day, okay? Like it's a lot. Like 8 of Wands does not play, okay? It's like a rapid awakening, a rapid ascension, a rapid decision, right? Because judgment leading into 5 of coins could also be deciding that you miss someone and pursuing, I could see. Yeah. I have like a throat thing today that I have not had, and I don't know what's going on. I've had it in each of the piles, so it could be because I'm doing a reading on secret crushes, so that means I'm telling people's business that don't want their business out to some degree, and that could be why. I've been drinking water between the piles, but if I'm raspy, that is why. But I promise you I'm fine. Let's see. All right. At least this is in my itchy nose pile. There lately has been one that's been like, and it jumps. It's not the same number, I don't think, either across readings. So at least I'm not like feeling like I have allergies, because I do not. Tell me more about who has a crush on my blue rose. Who has a secret crush on my blue rose? House 11, friends, like-minded groups, humanitarian beliefs. So someone that could be a friend, could be affiliated with like-minded groups and humanitarian beliefs. Like I know, that's funny, but truly, because House 11, it is Aquarius energy, Uranus energy. It is collective community-based energy. So someone that you may know through some type of club, group, any type of group. Could be professional network, it could be social network, it could be community efforts, all of the things where people come together and have a common goal, a common thing to achieve, a common mission. Those are the settings in which you know this person, okay? I don't know why I wanted to put it there. I don't know why I wanted to put it there, but that's not where it goes. All right. The letters F and E may be relevant. At the bottom, we've got the moon. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture yourself and others. Yeah, this is someone that has a deep emotional attachment to you. But again, that's only for those of you where it is someone you don't know who it is. I'm very surprised if you don't know who this is, because it's a mirroring. This is someone you're connected to that you know, right? You have a deep emotional attachment to each other, right? In a sense, with Judgment and the moon, because this is lunar energy, right? It is Cancer energy, 4th house, home, family, roots, right? Ancestry, even in some sense could be even past lives. This is someone that feels deeply, deeply connected to you, right? Like, and I feel like deserts in Christianity are like deeply spiritual ascension, like where you find yourself and get closer to God. Like, that's where this person sees like the God in you and them, right? Like, they feel like this is a divine connection, but it feels mirrored, it feels mutual. That's why I feel like if you don't know who this is, it is going over your head, powerful, and or you're in denial, or this is incoming energy very rapidly with the 8 of Wands. Especially if you're in a downtrodden energy, this person, you'll cross paths with them very soon, okay? Especially since I just, on my time, it's not your time because it's different. It was 11:11 when I looked at the time right after I said that, okay? Like 11 minutes, 11 seconds of recording. So let me pull from this other deck and see, tell me more about my pile 4. Those of you that don't like the twin flame label, don't let that stop you from connecting with this reading. Just pretend that it says soulmates, or I don't know, just pretend that it just says you're compatible. I don't know. But I know a lot of you here like that label, so we use it. We use it. So let's see. Tell me more about my blue roses and who has a secret crush on them. Who has a secret crush on my blue roses? I don't even know what that says, because like it slipped out in a weird way. Full moon in Aries. It says a fiery climax approaches. Yeah, it's happening hot. Okay. And if this is someone that you already know, like the meeting came out of nowhere and it was hot. With this Aries, 8 of Wands, it's like boom, like you're depressed, possibly they're depressed, or just on hard times or going through something, and then boom, this person pops up, okay? And then those of you where you don't know, that's how it's gonna happen, right? Like the next person that has a secret crush on you, this is how it will happen, okay? Interesting. Yeah, Aries is self-identity. Honestly, it may be during a period in which you're focused on yourself and vice versa, because it's mirrored, okay? You're focused on yourself and building yourself, possibly building your network, right? Working on things that mean something to you. At the bottom, you have you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. And so full moon in Virgo talks about 6th house energy. It is ruled by Mercury, communication, like-minded people, especially with that networking. Like you two may be very like-minded initially, which makes sense with the mirroring. It feels like day-to-day routine, possibly because we have working, like we have this networking community efforts, could be working, right? Things that you work on day-to-day, could be jobs and career, because it rules your jobs. Like not necessarily your career, but like your jobs, the work you do, which could be community service, because Virgo rules acts of service. And it also rules like health and wellness, and like just practical attention to detail, mercurial energy. Okay, so those are the instances. So you may be low on self-esteem. This person may be low on self-esteem at the point in which you two connect, and then that climax, you two meet or interact, and then boom, it's like mirroring that sensual energy with the twin flames, like finding yourself through this individual in some sense, or along with this individual, like as a journey, right? Because there's a lot of sensual energy here that I'm not developing, but it's here. It is. And it feels like some of you are kind of finding your confidence or self-esteem through these connections, okay? So let me pull from these love-based oracle decks. And the fiery climax approaches says that you are deserving of this level of intensity in a connection, okay? Of this healing, because that card also says healing. Tell me more about my pile 4. Who has a secret crush on my blue roses? I'll take those 2. This is actually, I'm going to take 3 from this deck. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So even if there's issues with this person, if you know who I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Spirit is saying this is a union that's kind of like intended to happen, either if for a short time or a long time. It's meant to continue beyond something. And those of you where it's incoming, it's saying be optimistic. It will happen for you. You've got true love. Yeah, this is the romance of a lifetime. I said, like, I mean, Twin Flame came out regardless of labels. That is romance of a lifetime energy. So it feels like the person that has a secret crush on you is like really someone that is like a true love for you. Okay. So let me pull my last one from this deck and take the bottom. And then I've got 2 more decks and we'll wrap it up. Tell me one more card for my pile 4. Tell me who has a secret crush on my blue roses. So there was another pile where this flew over to the blue appetite, and then there's and which is funny, you picked the blue rose, so you have the blue appetite, and then there is also the purpite, I think it's called. It's actually shimmery. It seems dull, but like I don't know if I can get it to, it kind of, you can kind of see that it shimmers a little bit. The sun is trying to come out after rain, so it's still cloudy outside, so I don't know. But let's see. Yeah, I told you the sensual energy was coming through. Can't develop that, but it's here, and you know. But passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This is someone that's very passionate about you and vice versa. Like you two kind of click, you work, you match. I don't know what the hardship is. I don't know if this is someone, like I don't understand why there's secrecy here. Could be still of a lack of confidence, or you two stepping out of that 5 of coins energy, but it feels like there's no reason. There's no reason. Okay. To mention the signs that I have on the table, I do have Cancer, I have Aquarius, I have Aries, and I have Virgo. But I don't understand what the issue is with this pile at all. I'm so confused. I don't know why it's a secret. Why are you wasting my time? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So someone needs to act. Got it. So it says make the effort, okay? And I'm not going to lie. The person that secretly has a crush on you, since you're the one getting the reading, I can sense that they're going to take action. Like one of you will, you know? But someone has to make the effort. One of you has to be confident enough to really like act, move, and do the thing, okay? But since you're getting the reading, I'll lead with it being you, okay? I mean, not you having to act. Some of you, if it resonated when I said that accidentally, then you know it's you. But I'm gonna lead with it's your person, because you're asking about your secret crush, right? Like you're asking about your person's secret crush. See, it's a mirroring energy. I hate it when y'all do that to me. It messes up my words. Okay, so let's pull from this other deck. Very similar to this one. Tell me more about my pile 4. Who has a secret crush on my pile 4, my blue roses? I'm gonna get one more good shuffle. All right, let's see. I don't think I'm getting, like, it's funny, this is the one pile that's like not getting you didn't get the song so far. I'm realizing I may have to like shuffle like a random Motown playlist on Spotify for you, for real, because the other 3 piles got theirs organically, but I don't see it for you. But I guess this is the twin flame pile, so okay, we'll take it. It's like 4, no, it's 3. I wanted 3. But these all came out harmoniously. So you can expect things to come out harmoniously in a second. I mean, not a second, soon. I'll look at the bottom of this deck in a second. So yeah, let me get all, yeah. Okay, playfulness. Playtime is essential for relationships. Have a little fun recapturing romance with your partner. Okay, a little playful flirtation, in some sense, some adult energy that we can't go into detail about. We have law of attraction, very sweet. It says we attract what we are, more mirroring, right? Use the law of attraction to manifest your perfect match by being the perfect match to yourself first. It means self-improvement, being the best version of yourself, who you want to be. And then it says falling in love. The feeling of falling in love is one of a kind. Know that it is safe for you to fall in love. So those of you where this is incoming energy, it talks about just being the best version of yourself, enjoying life, and it coming in, especially since it seems like you're stepping out of a dark period, right? You're stepping out of a dark period, as is your person that has a secret crush on you or will be soon when they step into your life, okay? Now, those of you where you know who this is, you know you're mirroring, it's fine. Like, there's literally no drama here. I don't see any drama. I see hardship, like someone, you and this person have been kind of struggling individually, right? From the point in which you met. And it's like, you're trying to get on your feet, you're trying to get it together, you're fine. Like, it feels like you're fine, they're fine, everything's fine. It's just someone needs to act or continue or whatever, okay? Like, it doesn't feel like I don't see any drama in this pile, really, beyond your personal things that are calling for your growth and evolution, okay? Interesting. So what's at the bottom? Higher self. Exactly. So no matter how dark or muddy your path may be, trust the guidance of your higher self, okay? Like, trust your guidance, trust your higher self. And this person, like, your higher self is guiding you, especially those of you resonating with that twin flame label. Like, your higher selves are kind of dancing for union. Honestly, like, normally when you see that twin flame energy, it's usually chaotic energy of like all of the random stuff that people tie in with that label, like runner, chaser, drama, abuse, like karmic. Like, it's a lot of stuff that's why if you're not that familiar with the term, it's why I disclose, like, don't take it literally if you want nothing to do with the label. I can see why you would want absolutely nothing to do with the label. Just so we're clear, it's a lot based on like the things that people tie into it. So that said, whatever you resonate with aligning this type of a connection with, like, I like to just call it a divine connection, a divine union, like a soulmate. Your higher selves are kind of orchestrating a clear path to be together, okay? Exactly. So let me pull out, since we've got the twin flame card, I do have the twin flame soulmate hybrid here that I'm gonna pull from. I'm gonna pull 3 and we'll close it out. Please give me my final messages for my pile 4. Who has a secret crush on my blue roses? Sorry. And you might be in separation as you both work through yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't make it drama. That may be why it's secret, because you may be no contact, but I'm not getting drama. Okay. It's funny because I couldn't get a channeled song for you, right? It's so hilarious. I love this energy because this is clearly my divine pile. And when I step into that energy, it's fun because look at the incoming energy. Love song. So I'm talking about how, like, I don't have a channeled song for you. You may have your own song. You may have like your own love song, right? Like, I'm actually hearing not Motown. I'm hearing like Future and Rihanna love song. So like, I might link that one too, but I still feel obligated to get like a Motown song because like, and maybe there's one called that, or maybe it's all the love songs. I don't know. But like, it's interesting that like I'm talking about how I have not channeled you one and it hasn't really shown up in the cards, and then you get that card. That's cute. Okay. Deceptive. Look at that mask. Hiding feelings, hiding intention. So maybe that's the, like, there's no drama, but I think that's what it is. One or both of you may just be hiding your feelings in general for the other, like the intensity of it, or even the romantic sense of it, because it's showing that you two connected and mirrored at a point, or will. It doesn't mean that you got together romantically. Like, right, there's the sexual tension, which I hate saying that in this video, but there's the sensual tension, there's the mental connection, there's the compatibility, like you two feel like connected, but that doesn't mean that anybody actually acted on it at this point of the reading, okay? And that may be what the quote unquote drama is. It's not drama. Okay, so let me pull this last card. I'm still trying to see if I can find like a song. It's fine. You know what? I'll just take all of that, because why not? Especially those of you that are in separation or just not communicating your feelings at the bottom. That's your confirmation that some of you may actually be in separation. Yeah, lasting love. You may be in separation temporarily, or you may just be dancing around the actual topic, right? Okay, here's more of that energy of hot lover, that sensual energy. And then you've got golden moments. Put it here. And then you've got maturing energy of relationship, like this person's going to want a relationship with you, same as you, and it is incoming. Look at that mirroring face-to-face energy. This is how this person feels and how you feel. And again, secret crush energy coming through, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It just feels temporary and all of the stuff. So I feel like I've described this person. It feels vague because of the twin flame energy that came through. I was not expecting, especially not for that rose. Okay. So let me see what else I can see. I'm stalling y'all so I can see if I can like channel a song, but you got like future Rihanna love song. That's your song. And then I will like find you. I will find a playlist and like shuffle you one, okay? Yeah, we'll have to do that. But like I said, very sensual, mutual attraction, not acknowledging it pile, but growing and evolving and ascending since encountering each other. All of the stuff that people say happens when you meet like your soulmate or quote unquote twin flame, okay? So that is all I have for you today, pile 4. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching.